Ever start learning a new skill but quit when it gets complicated? What if you could master any skill 5 times faster by learning backwards instead of the way everyone teaches you? I'm not selling courses. I discovered this method after realizing my brain learns completely different than how I was taught. By the end of this video, you'll learn by doing first, understanding later, and finally, stick with skills instead of giving up. I'll show you the exact backwards learning method, prove it works with a live demo, and give you the ChatGPT prompts to use it yourself. Here's what I'm about to build from scratch: a professional Excel sales tracker with automatic calculations, and I'm going to do it without reading a single tutorial. Let me show you how. First, let me show you what most people do when they want to learn Excel. Look at this typical tutorial: Advanced Excel Data Analysis, Master VLOOKUP functions with nested if statements while implementing dynamic pivot tables using index match formulas. Already lost, right? Most people try to read this stuff from the beginning. They think they need to understand VLOOKUP theory, memorize formula syntax, learn all the rules first. Then when it's time to actually do something, their mind goes blank. Sound familiar? This is why people quit. The traditional way overwhelms your brain with theory before you've ever seen anything work. I used to be exactly like this. I tried the traditional approach everyone teaches, reading dense Excel tutorials, trying to understand VLOOKUP theory, memorizing formula syntax. But after weeks of struggling and feeling overwhelmed, I realized something important. Learning doesn't come from forcing theory into your brain first. It comes from doing things that work immediately, then understanding the patterns later. So I built a backwards method that actually matches how we naturally learn. Think about it. How did you learn to walk? Did you study muscle anatomy first? No, you tried to stand up, fell down, tried again. Your brain learned through doing. Same with riding a bike. No one taught you balance equations. You got on, wobbled, practiced, and it clicked. But somehow, everyone convinced us we need theory first, then practice. That's actually backwards from how our brains work. Here's my backwards method in simple steps. Get working examples from ChatGPT that you can copy right now. Copy them exactly. No thinking, just doing. See immediate results that actually work. Then ask ChatGPT to explain the patterns. Instead of theory first, you get results first. Instead of confusion, you get confidence. Let me prove this works by building Excel skills from zero in the next few minutes. Instead of reading overwhelming tutorials, I'm asking ChatGPT for working examples I can copy right now. Give me a working Excel sales tracker with sample data and formulas I can copy-paste immediately. Look, 40 rows of sales data, exact cell locations, copy-paste instructions. This is my starting point. Copying headers, pasting data, adding formulas, and boom! Look at these numbers. 113,262 in total sales, 2,831 average. It's working, and I don't even know why. That's the point. But wait, this looks basic. Let me make it professional. Give me formatting steps, colored headers, professional styling. Look at this transformation. Blue headers, alternating rows, color-coded performance. This went from spreadsheet to executive dashboard in 30 seconds. In just a few minutes, I went from zero Excel knowledge to this professional system. This method works for any skill. Python coding, Spanish conversation, digital marketing, same backwards process, different examples. You can replace this sample data with your own. The formulas work automatically because built them to be reusable. So why does this destroy traditional learning? Simple. Traditional learning says, understand first, then do. Backwards learning. Do first, then understand. When you see your Excel formulas working, your brain switches from, "This is too hard" to, "What else can I build?" That confidence momentum changes everything. Now for the most powerful step, understanding the why behind what we built. Remember, my method isn't about just copying. It's about building confidence first, then letting the understanding click. I'm asking ChatGPT to explain the patterns behind the formulas we just used. Based on the working formulas you gave me for my sales tracker, explain the underlying logic in simple, non-technical terms. What is the pattern? What is the main principle that makes them work? Look at this. It explains that every formula follows a simple structure, equals, function, and range. The pattern is simple. You tell Excel to perform an action, and you tell it where to look. I now understand that these aren't random magic spells. They are all variations of the same core principle. You now have the practical skill and the theoretical understanding to build your own custom formulas. You went from zero to confident to competent in minutes. There you have it. The backwards learning method works for any skill. Get working examples, copy them, see results, then understand why. And to help you apply this instantly, I've put all the exact ChatGPT prompts I used in the video description below. Just copy, paste, and start learning and mastering. Comment backwards below and tell me what skill you want to learn next. I'm creating custom prompts for the most popular requests, so comment early. And if you want to see more learning acceleration methods, check out my video, How to Learn 5 times Faster Using ChatGPT. It pairs perfectly with this backwards approach. Subscribe because I'm building the ultimate learning acceleration system. Thanks for watching.